everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today we're going to make 3 fun and easy Halloween recipes, so keep watching.
You need some big pot and some water, and you're going to boil your spaghetti. Just make spaghetti the way you would normally make spaghetti. I'm not going to show you. You can figure that part out on your own. Cook it completely, and then we'll come right back. All right, so after you've cooked your spaghetti, normally you would strain your spaghetti after you cook it. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is divide this up into, well, 3 separate bowls plus the pot. So we'll start off with a large bowl here. I'm just going to divide this up. I'm just going to grab some of our linguine, put in this pot, our bowl, there. And now that we have them divided, I'm going to take some of the water out because we need some of that water in each of these bowls. And you just want enough water to cover up the linguine or your pasta of choice. Next, what we're going to do is add our food coloring to each of these bowls. And I think this will be a good one for purple. So I'm going to add some purple food coloring. Do a couple drops. I'm just going to take a fork and just kind of mix in that purple food coloring. And we're going to let that sit for quite some time to let it soak in that food coloring. And we'll just move on to our next food coloring. Do black. Might need a few drops of black. Now we're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes, just letting it soak in the food colorings. And that's why we use that hot boiling water so it doesn't cool down and get too cold. And then we're going to strain them. So it's been about 10 minutes and we've let our noodles soak in that food coloring. Now we're going to strain them one at a time. I'm going to start with the orange. Next, the purple. It looks pretty good. Then the green. And finally, the black. Now that we've strained it, all we gotta do now is plate this up. So the first one we're gonna plate up is the black. Just take it and we're just gonna get it right in the center there, best we could. There we go. Next, we're gonna go with the purple. Just try to get it right on top there. Then I think we'll do the orange. Now I have a lot of orange. And finally, the green. Now I'm going to kind of just pull through here a little bit, just try to get some of the different colors to show through, especially like the black. Okay, so once you have it all mixed up perfectly the way you want it, next we're going to add a little bit of sauce to this. This is optional. You can use whatever kind of sauce you want, but I think just regular ragu sauce works fine. We're going to put it right in the middle.
think a couple meatballs would be perfect. And if you really want to get creative, I have these gummy eyeballs. Now, of course, it wouldn't taste very good, but it's certainly going to look pretty cool for Halloween, having a gummy eyeball on your colorful Halloween spaghetti. Well, now it's time for the taste test. I'm going to dig into our pasta here, and I'm just kind of moving the sauce around. You can spread it out. I just kept it all in one place for a good picture. So now I'm just going to get some noodles, some sauce, and eat away. It's good. It's just pasta. It tastes the same. It's just food coloring. That's the only difference in this. And of course the gummy eyeball on here, which I'm not going to eat with the pasta. Gummy just doesn't go well with pasta, I don't think. Oh no! I just made a big mess. So when you're holding your plate and talking, make sure you're holding it level, because if not, bad things happen. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this Halloween pasta. It was a lot of fun making this. I'm gonna show you how to make this cheddar cream cheese dip that looks like a pumpkin. Perfect for Halloween. So keep watching and I'll show you step by step how to make this. So here's what we need to make this recipe. It's a very simple one. All we need is some cream cheese, 2 packets, 8 ounces each. We're gonna need some pepperonis and we're gonna need some cheese. That's it. Very, very simple recipe. So keep watching and I'll show you step by step how to make this. The first thing we want to do is, into a large bowl, I want to add 2 of our packages, which is 8 ounces each, total 16 ounces of cream cheese softened at room temperature. Next, I want to add a ½ cup of mild cheddar cheese. Then we want to mix this up. Now what we're going to do is, I have some plastic wrap here. I'm going to turn out our cheese mixture right onto that plastic wrap. And you can see it's very runny, so obviously this will not be the final product yet. Put it right in the middle of that plastic wrap. Now what we're going to do is try to form it in the shape of a ball the best we can. It's not too important at the moment, but we want to make it as close to it as possible. And what you can do is just grab the corners and bring them up. And then just twist it. Now we're going to take this as close as it is to a ball and put it in the freezer for about an hour to let it get nice and firm, and then we'll shape it some more. So after about an hour of your cheese ball being in the freezer, it should be firm, but not too firm that you can't form it into a ball shape. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull this out, unwrap this, and I am going to change the wrap, the plastic wrap, into a fresher plastic wrap. So I'm just going to take this. I have new plastic wrap here, and put that upside down like so. Now with the new plastic wrap, I am going to use that to form it into a perfect ball. Now once you have this nice ball shape, I'm just going to move this aside. I have a bowl here. I'm going to fill that bowl with some more cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar. Now just take your cheese ball, we're going to just stick it in there and press it down and turn it as we press it. And it's going to pick up all that cheese. Work it on its side and just peel back the plastic as it goes. Just use your hands and just press in that cheese.
Just make sure you go around and get all the cheddar cheese pressed into the cream cheese. And when you're happy with it, we can take it and we can put it on a serving dish. So here is my serving dish. I'm just going to take my cheese ball and put it right on there. Because this is going to be a pumpkin cheese ball, what I've decided to do is use pepperonis to make the face of the pumpkin. We're just going to take some pepperonis here, and the first thing I'm going to do is cut out a couple triangles for the eyes. I'll try to cut another one about the same size as that. So we have 2 eyeballs. And for the mouth, I'm just going to cut a pepperoni in half, like so. We can make it a little more creative. And for the pepperoni face, I'm just going to take one of the eyeballs and stick it on there, put the other one right about there. And then for the mouth, and it holds on fairly good. Just may have to push it in a little bit. And then of course we need the stem, and I'm just using a pretzel rod for that, because you can also dip pretzel rods in there and it looks perfect. Now just fill this with your favorite chips or Tostitos. Now we're going to try out our cheese dip, and I'm just going to take a chunk of cheese out of this. Look at that. Looks amazing. Give it a shot. I love cream cheese as a dip. Cream cheese and cheddar cheese goes so good together, so this is a win. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this cheddar cream cheese dip that looks like a pumpkin. It was a lot of fun making this. It's so simple and so easy to do, and it'll be ready for your Halloween party in no time at all. I'm just gonna make these monster Halloween cookies. These are a lot of fun to make, and you can really be creative with how you put the eyeballs on. It's a lot of fun, so keep watching and I'll show you step by step how to make these. So here's what you're going to need to make this recipe. You're going to need a sugar cookie recipe. You can make your own from scratch. I'm using a pre-made mix. It calls for 1 stick of softened butter. You're also going to need 1 large egg, also is what the recipe calls for. You're going to need some of these little edible eyeballs. You can get them in any craft store, sometimes in the baking section at Walmart or even on Amazon. You're also going to need some food coloring. Now I have orange food coloring, I have green, and I need purple, so I'm going to make purple by using pink and blue. That's all you need. Now let's make the cookies. So start off with a large bowl, and to that I'm going to add my sugar cookie mix, 1 stick of softened butter, and 1 large egg. Now just mix this up. Okay, so when that's all mixed up, we're going to divide this now into 3 separate bowls. And now for the first bowl, I'm going to put some orange food coloring in here. Mix that in. Okay, that's well mixed. Let's put that aside and we'll move on to the next one. This one I'll put some green food coloring in. And for purple, I'm just adding some pink, a couple drops, and some blue. And now we're just going to drop these cookies right on there with a little cookie scooper thing. Now just take these, put these in the oven at 375 degrees for about 7 to 9 minutes. All right, so when they come out of the oven, what you gotta do is take your eyeballs and place it strategically all over your cookies. Do this right away, don't let them cool down. Well, now it's time for the taste test. I'm gonna dig into one of these orange monster cookies, and here we go. It's good. It's a nice cookie. I love the taste of the eyeballs, which are just basically sugar. And it works perfectly with the sugar cookie. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make these monster Halloween cookies. It was a lot of fun making these. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit that like button. Also hit that big red subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. You get new videos all the time. And for the whole month of October, you'll be getting a new video every single day. So be sure to check back tomorrow. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow.